Welcome to Mindscape, the wonderful life of Bob. This production was entirely created by the audio storytelling cohort at the Center for Arts-Inspired Learning's fall session of Artworks. From brainstorming sessions through the entire playwriting process, in rehearsals, recording, and finally on the stage, these students owned every step. We hope you enjoy. Here is Mindscape, the wonderful life of Bob.
Breaking news! A car crash on Mayfield Road in Severance left 3 deceased and 1 in critical condition. According to eyewitnesses, a pedestrian walked out in the middle of the street as the car was approaching. The car swerved to avoid the pedestrian and hit a brick wall. The pedestrian fled the scene, though eyewitnesses say they seem uninjured. 3 of the passengers did not make it, while the 4th was rushed to Severance General Hospital, where they are currently being treated for their injuries.
How is he?
Mr. Smith is breathing, but still unresponsive.
How long do you think he's going to stay unconscious?
I'm not sure. He's out, but his brain is so active.
This is strange. A patient has never come in this condition with so much brain activity. We should call Dr. Jeremiah Linden.
Isn't he that neurologist who was on the news last week?
He's done a bunch of work on the human mind and dream states. He might be just what we need here. I'm a big admirer of his work.
I'll call him.
Where's the patient?
This way.
So, can you help us?
Fetch my component cartridges.
What is all this?
Copper and iron distributed with gold protective shielding. Rhodium Maximus plate, silver tack.
Is this clear quartz?
Yes. At the right angle, solar waves from the sun will penetrate the crystalline formation, creating exponential activation. I need 5 wire pods evenly spaced across the skull. 6.7 millimeters of capsaicin, 9 millimeters of psilocybin. Don't mix them up. We'll have a bad time.
How exactly does this work?
The mind is a parasite that latches onto a physical vessel. We have ways to detach from this realm. We do it almost every night. In our dreams.
Fascinating.
Let's get this show on the road. Keep the CPAP on standby and brew some coffee.
Is the strong smell of coffee going to guide you back to the physical world?
Yes.
Really?
No, but it's going to be a long night.
Good morning, honey. Good morning, kids.
Good morning, sweetie. Would you like some toast or waffles?
I'll take some toast, thank you.
Good morning, Father.
Here you go.
Thank you. It looks amazing.
Can you pass a syrup cup?
Here you go.
Thank you, Father. We love you so much.
I love you too.
Okay, kids. Let your dad eat his breakfast. He has work soon.
Well, I'm off to work. Have a swell day.
Drive safe, sweetie. Remember what happened last time?
Last time? What happened last time? I should get the door.
Oh, don't worry about it, dear.
Robert, we need to talk. You absolutely need...
Who is it?
Nobody. Just a salesman. I should get going now.
Hold on, Bob. You're not looking too good. Maybe you should just stay home today.
Oh, Carol, I always look good. But I'll stay home today. Smells great in here, honey.
Oh, thank you. It's almost finished. In fact, I'm taking it out the oven right now.
Carol, are you all right?
Of course I am. What do you mean?
You just grabbed that pan with your bare hands. Didn't that hurt?
Oh, sweetie, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
What?
Timmy! Suzie! Time for dinner.
Dinner time. I hope it's not pot roast. Just kidding. You
make the best pot roast, Mother.
Carol, are you sure your hands are okay?
Oh, Bob, you worry too much. All right, kids, sit down now.
Mother, can you pass the
potatoes?
gravy? Hey, you were supposed to say
potatoes.
gravy.
Kids, eat your dinner.
Well, Carol, you really outdone yourself tonight. This pot roast is... The pot roast, it's really...
Bob,
Robert,
Do you hear that?
Hear what, Father?
are you all right, sweet pea?
You don't hear that? I think I should check the door.
But it's dinner time, Bob.
Everyone stays at the table until dinner is finished.
Right, Bob?
Mr. Smith, please, I insist that you listen to me. Please, this is incredibly important.
You're right, Carol. This is a family dinner. Those darn solicitors have no respect for family values anymore.
Any updates, Nurse Thompson?
Nope, still the same, Dr. Davis. He's been in there for hours.
He did say it would be a long night.
Mr. Smith, please.
He keeps shouting that over and over.
And is Robert showing any reaction?
Isn't Dr. Linden renowned for these sorts of procedures?
Oh, he is. Trust me. If anyone could pull Mr. Smith out of his brain, it's Dr. Linden.
Honey, can you draw the kids a bath, please?
Oh, sure thing, Carol. Let's go, kids. Bath time.
Bath time! Let's go take a bath.
Carol, do the children seem a bit off today?
Well, what do you mean?
I'm not sure. They just seem a little strange. Have they always spoken like that?
Like what? Do you feel all right, Bob? You look a little pale.
Well, not to worry. Just a bit tired. I'm sure everything's fine.
Yes, everything's fine.
Who could that be at this hour?
What do you mean?
That pounding at the door. Didn't you hear it?
Bob, honey, I'm worried about you.
About me?
I think your imagination's running wild with all those sorts of strange things today. Go help the kids with their bath. I'll make us some tea. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect, Carol.
Bob?
Oh, yes. Bath time. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Bob, the tea's ready.
How wonderful. The kids are all tucked into bed.
Thank you, Banana Pudding Cup. They're safe and asleep.
Safe? Well, of course, Carol. What do you mean by that?
Safe. Safe. Oh, nothing.
I've been having the strangest feelings. As if something terrible has happened or I don't remember what it is.
Oh, Bob, nothing terrible has happened. Don't think such a thing.
Yes, of course, you're right.
I'm going to bed now. Will you take the dog outside once more before you come to bed?
The dog. Woof woof. Woof woof. Carol, we don't have a dog. And we certainly don't have that dog. That's ridiculous. Woof.
What are you talking about? Of course we have a dog.
Robert Smith, I insist you speak with me now. I cannot wait any longer.
It's the salesman. He sounds serious. Perhaps I should go open the door.
Bob?
I know it's comfortable in here, but this isn't real. You're trapped in a dream state. Open the door, let's have a conversation.
Carol, I have the strangest feeling again.
Bob, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, but they're dead. They're not real, and it's time for you to confront reality.
Not real.
Please! Don't open the door!
Mindscape, The Wonderful Life of Bob, was produced by Radio on the Lake Theater in partnership with the Center for Arts-Inspired Learning. With all the incredible talent in the room, we decided to split the cast into 2 groups. Please be sure to check out our YouTube channel to listen to the other cast's version. Radio on the Lake Theater's playwriting teaching artist, M. Beer, co-wrote and edited this script, and it was directed by teaching artist Jesse Ugasini. Artistic director John Watts was the recording producer and editor. Radio on the Lake Theater would like to thank the Center for Arts-Inspired Learning and the Artwork staff for their participation and support in this production. Thanks for listening!